What's going on, club? How are you today? That's good. I'm glad to hear. Just kidding. I don't care. No, I'm messing around. I'm messing around. It's just a joke. Anyways, wow, I don't think I could have made a more cringe intro if I tried to, but that's fine. That's fine. Dude, there's something in my eye. Holy cow, bro.
Get out of there.
So why am I here, you may be asking? Well, that is a great question. I have a new video for you today. Super duper, super excited for this video. And that video is 3 tips to be more productive in 2021, because 2021 is this year, in case you didn't know. So I have made a list of 3 things that help me be productive throughout the year, throughout the day, throughout the whatever. And let me just say, I am not the most productive person ever. I'm not, sometimes I have my off days. I have my days where I just sit down and cry all day, and that's okay. Some days are just cry days, and every day's cry day for me. But these 3 tips hopefully will help you, because these are kind of my general rules for myself, at least, on how I remain productive throughout the day. So let's get into my productive tips. Tip number 1, start small. A lot of people go into their day, and they'll be like, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this. And usually they kind of start with the big picture, and that kind of makes it kind of daunting sometimes, because you'll think, let's say, for example, okay, obviously this example isn't realistic to some people. Some of you are crackheads out there, so maybe it is. Let's say you want to write a book in a day. People will start with the idea that I'm gonna write a book today. I'm gonna write a whole book today after I do 10 lines of cocaine. It just seems so daunting that they don't want to do it, so they don't do it. So what you do instead is you start small. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna write a paragraph today, or I'm gonna write a sentence today, or I'm just gonna write a letter. And maybe you'll end up like SpongeBob and you'll just have a really fancy "the," and then you won't write anything else. As long as you kind of set those smaller goals, like, write a page or write whatever. At first you'll have these small goals, and then as days go on, you kind of add on to that goal. And then eventually you'll get to your big goal, and boom, bada bing, bada boom, there you go. Make sure you accomplish your goals in small ways. The first day you start very small and build yourself up into those big days. And another thing on that is you need to be self-aware when you're just being lazy versus when you're genuinely tired. Because if you're just being lazy, what are you doing? But if you're genuinely tired, then we need breaks. So if you're genuinely tired and you're burnt out, like genuinely burnt out, then maybe take a break. But if you're just being lazy, don't be lazy. Hi, Jordan from the future here. Make sure you subscribe, I'm begging you. Well, that's all I wanted you to know. Thank you, bye, I'll see you later. Number 2. Now this is one that a lot of people struggle with, and that is exercise in the mornings. So a lot of people are like,
Jordan, are you freaking out of your freaking mind right now?
And maybe, I don't know. I may have eaten one too many gummy bears today. So what do I mean by this, right? I mean, obviously you know what I mean by that, because I think exercise in the morning is pretty self-explanatory, but let me give you the reasons for that. So I used to run in the mornings, and then I realized how much I hated running because it is freaking boring, and you runners out there must have very boring lives if you run, because that is the most boring I've ever done in my life. But anyways, I used to run in the morning, now I go to the gym in the morning instead. But when you work out in the morning, it kind of helps give your brain a jump start on the day. It helps you get your brain awake and get those juices flowing, and it gets those endorphins shooting out of your brain and gets the dopamine doing that. So that is why it is good to exercise in the morning. You start small on that as well. Start just by putting on your workout clothes, and then maybe run half a mile, then maybe run 1 mile, then maybe run away forever. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. For legal purposes, that was a joke. But yeah, exercise in the morning. It helps get your brain jumpstart for the day. And whenever I exercise in the morning, it makes me feel like I want to be productive all day, because I started off the day super awesome exercising. And plus you feel super freaking good. Like, why do people do drugs when you can exercise in the morning? Like, that is the best. Literally the best. Literally. And my last tip for productivity is have a schedule. A lot of people just kind of go willy-nilly. They freaking raw dog their life, and they have no structure, and they just do like whatever the heck they want. Like some days they'll go to bed at 3 a.m. and some days they'll go to bed at like 8 p.m. No schedule. And so it makes it really hard to get your body used to doing things when it like doesn't even know when you're sleeping. Like your body, it's confused. Help it. So stick to a schedule, you know, go wake up at the same times every day, go to bed at the same time every day, and obviously, what the heck? And obviously there are exceptions to that. You know, like if you gotta get to some lit party, maybe you're gonna stay up a little bit later, you know what I'm saying? But generally go to bed and wake up at the same times. It helps your body get used to that. And in addition to that, have set times that you're gonna do work throughout the day, because just like waking up and going to sleep, if you like, let's say you wanna exercise and then immediately work after that, then your body's gonna start getting used to that, and every day that's just gonna feel like that's what you should be doing, you know? So make sure you have that set schedule of things that you want to do. You know, maybe you wanna do that, maybe you wanna do this, maybe you wanna murder someone, I don't know. Just have that on a schedule and it'll help a lot. So those are my 3 quick tips for productivity, to be the most productive freaking person in the entire freaking world. Hopefully it helps you in some way, shape, or form. And if it didn't, then you weren't listening. Obviously it's gonna be a little bit different for everybody, because everyone's a little bit different. We're each our own unique snowflakes. So it's gonna be a little bit different. But these are my general things that I think will help everybody if you actually apply them to your life. So apply them to your life, and hopefully they helped you. Please like the video, please subscribe, comment down below what other ideas I should do for videos, because I don't have any ideas. So let me know down below what you want me to do, and then maybe I'll do it. And also, I love you. I'm sorry, that was too soon. That was too soon. You're not ready for that yet. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.